What's up, fuckers? Thanks for tuning in to Hoggie's Thanksgiving doubleheader. That's right, 2 videos, 2 beers, 2 days. Now, the reason I'm doing this, because I had a couple videos already pre-recorded that should go in front of this, but I decided to do this and jump these videos ahead of those because I wanted to do something special for Thanksgiving. And aside from being able to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, happy Turkey Day, and a happy, 4-day holiday weekend, I also wanted to touch on something that I think really relates to Thanksgiving. For starters, the first beer of the doubleheader, Olympia beer, originally from Washington. Now it's owned by Pabst and brewed in California, but this is a staple in Washington. A lot of this stuff was drank over Thanksgiving weekends, over the course of many decades. Ooh, and this can is filthy. Guess I should have wiped that before the video. Yeesh. Anyway, this was sent to me by Odeed. Thank you, sir. And the reason I wanted to do this today is because I got to thinking. See, I saw something online the other day. Let me see if I can punch it up here. Just to show you guys, maybe you guys have seen this. I found this online. Some website did a thing where they did a map of different Thanksgiving sides by state. And it really made me realize, wow, it's just such a difference in tradition from one state, from one region of the country to another. You got smoked salmon dip in Washington, you got flan de calabaza in Florida, you got this pig pickin' cake in the Carolinas, frog eye salad. All this stuff, these are regional dishes that go along with the traditional American holiday. Now, the thing is, Thanksgiving is a traditionally 100% American holiday. It's all ours. And it's something that we've all, known since children. And much like Thanksgiving, these beers, these regional beers that I've been talking about for some time now, are also 100% American and 100% regional, like Thanksgiving and like all those different sides. You got Genesee in New York, you got Yuengling in Pennsylvania, the largest family-owned, continually operating brewery in the United States, and they're all up and down the eastern seaboard now. You got Old Style. Old Style is Chicago, and it's the Cubs, and Rainier from Washington, which is the part 2 of the doubleheader. I also have Shiner Bock, but I don't have a can or a bottle of Shiner. But those are examples of long-standing regional beers that have been popular in a region for a very long time. So even though everybody's eating turkey, the sides are different, the beers are different, and I wanted to touch on that. I figured what a better way to break into my one and only. It's the only one I've never had this before, so this will be the only one I've ever had. Maybe the only one I ever have. Lord knows if it'll be discontinued or how things go with Olympia. Well, let's just crack it open. No more talking. And yeah, I've been wanting to try this for years, so this will be good. Obviously, it's an adjunct lager. We're not going to pour this in a glass or anything. It's fizzy yellow American, pale lager. But let's see what Washington tastes like by way of California. Doesn't smell bad. Well, shit, that's kind of good. It actually has a bit of hops to it. Like fucking grassy lemongrass kind of hops. Wow, that's actually very nice. That's actually very clean. Yeah, I guess it's the water. It's their old slogan if you didn't know. I have it open right here. Olympia Brewing Company was a brewery in Tumwater, Washington, United States, which existed from 1896 until 1983. I think the brewery's still there, but it's brewing something else now. I'm not sure. Like I said, now it's owned by Pabst. This, I think, is brewed in California, a Pabst plant, or actually a Miller plant somewhere in California. So Olympia is not what it used to be, but apparently the recipe has not been fucked with too much because it's actually very tasty. Speaking of regional foods, still kind of full from the big lunch I had. I had a pan con croqueta, which are some ham croquettes. You fry them up and you put them on a nice piece of Cuban bread. The original basic Cuban pan con croqueta is just croquetas and bread. I added a couple slices of Gouda cheese and some mayo. And then on the side I had some chips and 2 cheese croquettes. Those are beautiful. So anyways, talk about regional, right? So I'm kind of washing that down with this, but this is actually a very clean, simple beer. Damn it, Odeed, you should have sent me 2 of them. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm grateful he sent the 1. It was not expected. But this is actually very good. It's along the lines of PBR as far as a clean, simple American adjunct lager. The cleaner, more simple ones that I've come across have been the regular Schlitz, which I cannot get anymore. PBR, Hams is also very good, very clean. And I'd have to say this is right up there with them, man. Old Style is also very good, very clean. I like some Old Style. Old Style is a very good, simple beer. And I actually had a friend from Chicago, so I had Old Style for the first time back maybe 10, 12 years ago. And I liked it then. My friend always said it's all my dad drinks. And when he went to Chicago, he came back with a 4-pack, I think, or something. And I at least had one. And I said, I understand why he likes it so much. It's clean, it's crisp, it's easy drinking. Much like this. I can see why Olympia has had, I guess, a little bit of both. But I can see why there's such a big following for this beer. And it's a shame that it's not nationally available, because it's very smooth and simple. I'll take this over any, High Life Bush, with all that corn flavor. I'll take this over that any day. You know what? If I had this available to me, I would buy it on a regular basis. I really like this. And it's not fresh. Expiration date of March 14, and we're in November 14, so even for a beer that's already past due, it still tastes damn good. I can't taste any hint of, not fresh. Check my time here, doubleheader, don't want to run too long. I'm not even going to kill this on camera. Just wanted to talk about Olympia. Once again, just those regional beers. Some of them are still around in their entirety, like Genesee and Yingling and Shiner. Some of them have been bought out. The breweries have been moved. But, they're still around and they still have a following, like Old Style, Rainer, this. I guess I could put Rolling Rock on that list. Rolling Rock from Latrobe, Pennsylvania had a huge following. They were also one of those great American small regional beers. But Anheuser-Busch InBev bought them out, and everything has pretty much changed. The biggest thing about Rolling Rock was that they all came out of that plant in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch InBev closed down that plant and moved brewing of Rolling Rock to one of their other facilities. And if you even buy it now, it says Rolling Rock, St. Louis, Missouri, which is a damn shame. So even though the name has a regional history, I would hesitate to put it with this list of beers. You know what I mean? Although I guess the same thing applies to Olympia. It's not brewed in the original brewery anymore, so I don't know. It's just one of those things, man. Nothing stays the same forever. Small companies, small breweries get bought out, and nothing lasts forever, man. Shit changes. Over time, everything changes. That's why you got to kind of appreciate it, and the history. It's more about the history of the product than the product itself, is what I'm trying to say. Tell you what, I don't even want to chug this. I want to enjoy it. This actually has a nice little bit of flavor as far as, pale lagers, adjunct lagers go. So I'm going to put it down, maybe put it in the fridge, whatever. And I'll be back in a little bit with part 2 of the doubleheader, the Rainier on Thanksgiving. You'll see this Thursday, the next one Friday, and, try to fit me in between football games and food. Peace. Enjoy your holiday, guys.